Hello and welcome to another episode of our Credible VA series. Today we're here with Earl. How you doing, Earl?
I'm doing good. Thank you. Thanks for having me here. For you
Yes,
guys.
of course. So you're in the Philippines, correct?
That is correct. Specifically in Cebu. That's in central
Cebu.
Philippines.
Okay.
Yes.
Wonderful. That's a province, right? So it's not super busy, or is it?
It is really busy in
Oh, it is.
because I live in the city. So yeah, a lot of people from other provinces come here since we have a lot of call center companies here in Cebu. So yeah, that's where I started as well. But yeah, it's like the melting pot as well in central Visayas.
Got you. And so do you typically commute to work, or have you ever worked from home?
Yeah, I've experienced both. When I started with call center, I commuted to work every day, actually. But when the pandemic hit, that's when I started working from home. Kind of difficult that time since we didn't really have internet at our home. So I had to find ways to have internet hooked up.
Oh,
But
wow.
yeah.
Are you still home, or did you ever go back to commuting again?
Right now, I'm at home since my previous job was like a hybrid setup. So 2 days per week on site. But yeah, the rest will be at home. So yeah, I've been doing that for 3 to 4 years.
Very nice. What's your favorite parts about working from home versus going into the office?
It saves you a lot of time. Like commuting, especially in commuting, it's really difficult here. Although there are faster options, but that will cost me more. I typically get at least an hour. I have to be ready an hour before my shift. Basically, I love working from home because it saves you a lot of time. So basically just set up your workspace and then you're good to go compared to commuting it. Yeah.
Much better, more freedom. So you're not having to worry about commuting and eating lunch every day out of the house, and so much preparation goes into it. So I agree. That's how I feel too. But I know in the Philippines, the commutes are even worse than here. So
it's bad.
Yeah, that's understandable. What do you like to do when you're not working? What are some of your favorite things to do?
I do a lot of things, actually. I try to explore. Yeah. Well, mainly I'm a gamer since childhood. So yeah, I play a lot of video games, but lately I've been trying to have an active lifestyle lately. Since 2024, I started running. So I ran my first full marathon this year in January this year. Yes.
Wow.
And I also been into hiking and trail running, so up in the mountains lately. I was about to do an ultra marathon, 64 kilometers. I have no idea how much is that in miles, but yeah, basically what I do in free time is either I'm talking to my friends on the internet, playing video games, or I'm out on a hike or a road run.
Oh, good for you. That's so awesome. Those are great hobbies that keep you healthy too. Healthy and happy. What about being a virtual assistant specifically excites you the most, like working for a specific company?
Since all my previous work experience, they were all corporate, I'm excited to see how the virtual assistant setup goes. First of all, it's 100% remote, so I don't have any problem with how to commute or eat my lunch outside and what to eat.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. I'm excited because I definitely will save a lot more money in that setup. But yeah, I'm more curious on the industry as well. I'll definitely be a different setup compared to the corporate world.
Yes.
And how it goes. But yeah, I'm excited. I want to see what day to day will be as a virtual assistant, the ins and out, basically.
Yeah. So most of the time, as a virtual assistant, you're placed with a small business, but I guess you technically could be placed with a corporate office, but most of the time it's a small business. But what about your skill set and your experience are you excited to provide to a small business?
I believe my customer service skills is my biggest forte. That's where I have more experience with. But yeah, I recently went into leadership. I was promoted last year before I left my previous company. So I want to test my leadership skills as well. And to find a way on how to apply that if ever given a chance to be a virtual assistant.
That's wonderful. Those are two very sought after skills, I will say, because my first virtual assistant had both of them and she changed my life. I mean, to have good customer service experience, which by the way, I can tell from speaking to you just for a moment that you're very good with people and that you're very communicative, which is such an asset. That's huge. And then so is leadership, because a lot of times when people are hiring a virtual assistant, they don't even know what they need help with. They just need help. So my virtual assistant, for example, she started and I said, I don't know how to train you or even what to ask you to do, but I'm just going to share my screen with you and you can tell me what you think you can take off my plate. And her being a leader helped me a lot because she said, okay, well, I'm going to do this task from now on. So it's very helpful. And I think a lot of business owners are in that boat where that's what they need. That's a great skill set to have. What would be your ideal role as a virtual assistant? Like, would it be customer service, like you said? Do you like creating standard operating procedures? What are some things that you've done in the past that you really enjoy doing?
When I went into leadership role, I really enjoyed managing people, enforcing standard operating procedures and processes like that. I'm actually still learning when it comes to coaching people, but I want to do that as well in this field if ever it is available. So I want to manage people as well. But if ever given a chance, if I go into a customer service kind of job, that's still okay with me because that's my biggest skill set. It's just that I want to improve my leadership managing skills.
That's another cool thing in a small business. A lot of times you'll start with one thing, and then once you shine and they see your skill set and they realize how much you can do, even though you're remote, you'll end up changing and getting promoted. I see that all the time. So that's another cool thing. Instead of you just getting hired with a corporate company where you're, just filling a spot, you're becoming part of a smaller team where you can easily move up most of the time. So that's really awesome. It makes me very excited for you. So
thank you.
This is a fun question I like to ask. What is your favorite food native to the Philippines?
Oh, that's an easy answer. I love sinigang. It's a sour broth soup. It is my comfort food. Whenever I feel sad or I'm sick, I always get up and cook that. It has sour from tamarind and it has vegetables and meat of your choice. Like, can either go with seafood or pork or beef. It is a Filipino staple. It's getting famous lately with visitors here and tourists. It is kind of weird to hear that it is sour soup, but once you get used to it,
it sounds great. It sounds familiar too. I wonder if I've had it. My aunt is from Cebu, and she lives over here, so I wonder if she's made it before. But that sounds delicious. I don't think that sounds weird.
Definitely.
Do you make it yourself?
I make it myself. I prefer to make it myself because the thing with Filipino cuisine, especially with we're an archipelago with different islands. So on every region, there's different style and how you cook things, especially let's say adobo, Filipino adobo. There's different ways on how people cook that. I like to cook my own dish and how I like it. So
Oh yes, okay, I understand that. I actually visited the Philippines and probably over 10 years ago though. But I went to Manila, I went to Boracay and Batangas, and every day in Boracay where I was staying, I ate adobo chicken for breakfast. I guess you guys don't really eat breakfast. Well, I'm sure it's breakfast food to you. Here we eat something different for breakfast than we eat for the rest of the day. It seems like you guys just eat the same thing 3 times a day.
No, breakfast for us is just last night's dinner with eggs.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, like rice and fish or whatever. But the chicken adobo, and then I'd have a mango or a mango smoothie. And the mangoes there were so good.
Yeah.
Anyways, well, this has been such a fun conversation. I'm very excited for you, Earl. I think you are going to be an amazing addition to somebody's team. And I think it's very obvious just hearing you speak and talking to you for a few minutes that you're going to be an awesome addition. So thank you so much for your time, taking the time to do this. And I look forward to what's in the future for you.
Thank you so much. Take care.
All right. Thank you, Earl. Take care.